In my previous video, I spoke to you about the intangibles of being rejected by a potential investor. Today, I want to speak about how to change your perception when you receive that rejection message. Hey, this is Vineet Bhansali from Takshil Venture Partners. One of the strongest ways to change your own perception is to plan fundraising as a process. If you decide you want to fundraise, please first create an Excel or a Google sheet. In this sheet, put in the names of those 100 or so investors you want to reach out to, and against each, put in a status column. And in that, put in some current status. It could be sent the initial email, or first call setup, second meeting setup, IC meeting setup, term sheet received, or declined by investor. If they have declined, then add notes for this declined reason. Always ask the investors for a declined reason. But build that process. Run it as a process. I'll tell you why you need to run it as a process. Let's say you pitch to an investor and they send you a rejection email. As humans, we want to focus on that one rejection email. We keep it open on our screen the entire day. Your entire attention is on that single message. You're reading it twice, thrice, 10 times. Am I right? Instead, the first thing to do is to update your sheet. Now, when you look at that investor's rejection as a single row in this large sheet, maybe alongside 99 other non-rejections, this rejection suddenly seems like a small part of a big process. Keep updating this sheet with all the responses. Sure, over time the screen may show more rejections, but we all know how the sales process works, right? 2% conversion. However, you're now viewing fundraising as a process and at a macro level. This changes your perception. And this is incredibly important. At the individual email level, it's just a stressful reminder that you got rejected. However, at the macro level, you can use the feedback to make improvements. After all, don't you build such a dashboard for your CRM where you have leads, qualified leads, sales closed? Don't you build a dashboard for interview candidates where you have people you have rejected, invited for the first round or invited for the technical round? I don't even need to teach you about such dashboards. You're already doing it. All that I'm asking is that you also create a process for your fundraising. Take care. I'll see you later.